you have it. Cheers coming from outside the courthouse as a guilty verdict came down for the first time in our nation's history against a former president. A New York jury found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records. Sources tell ABC News Trump's team wasn't surprised by the verdict, but was surprised at how quickly it came. ABC's Andrew Dimbert reports.
Former President Trump left a fundraiser in New York last night, hours after the historic verdict. A supporter in the crowd urging him to fight.
Never surrender!
One person at the fundraiser describing Trump as fired up. His lead attorney, meanwhile, hit the airwaves, vowing to vigorously appeal the conviction.
At the end of the day, there were key decisions made before the trial started and during the trial that I don't want to use a fair or unfair, but that we think were not consistent with the law.
A jury found Trump guilty on all 34 counts, convicting him of falsifying business records to keep a payment to porn actress Stormy Daniels secret from voters before the 2016 election. Now Trump faces a sentence that could range from probation to up to 4 years behind bars, but prison time is considered highly unlikely. The judge scheduled sentencing for July 11th, 4 days before the Republican National Convention. Experts say Trump is unlikely to see any punishment before the November election because the appeals process could take several months.
It doesn't mean he's actually serving the sentence immediately after the sentencing. They could actually delay that as they appeal it and potentially not have to serve the sentence until after the election.
Trump's team could take multiple avenues with their appeal. They could take issue with the pre-trial, publicly arguing it tainted the jury. They could argue that the jury should have been sequestered during the trial, and they'll likely point out that Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, a state-level prosecutor, was enforcing federal election law, questioning his authority to even bring the case.
And while this defendant may be unlike any other in American history, we arrived at this trial and ultimately today at this verdict in the same manner as every other case.
Bragg upgraded the charges in this case to felonies, saying he believed Trump also broke election laws by falsifying financial documents, which Trump was unaware of until the trial started. If Trump loses his expected appeal, Judge Merchan will have broad discretion over this sentence, factoring in everything from Trump's age, his lack of a criminal record, and Trump's conduct during the trial. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.